Good morning and welcome to this very special edition of Good Morning Dublin from Dublin City FM 103.2. I'm joined in the studio by four Italian students of journalism, Valentina, Marta, Gianmarco and Ilaria. Good morning all.
Good morning.
Valentina, maybe I could begin with you by asking you what brought you to Dublin? Why Dublin?
Well, because we had the opportunity to come here and study journalism, so we just say why not, and we are here, and this project is made for students that are kind of good in English and good at school in general, and there's a project with Paris and Berlin, Sevilla and Dublin. So we have many people all over Europe.
But Paris and Berlin wouldn't be half as sexy as Dublin.
No, of course.
So the project, Gianmarco, the project is for students who have good English but who are interested in journalism. Why are you interested in journalism?
Well, I'm interested in journalism because I like very much writing, and I really would like to become a journalist, maybe abroad, not in Italy, maybe also in England or in Ireland.
So you're going to use it as an opportunity to travel as well?
Yes, exactly.
Actually, it's one of the few qualifications I think that you can have, which you don't need to redo in different countries. Once you're a journalist anywhere, you're a journalist worldwide.
Yeah.
Clever man, he found a way to actually sponsor his travel. Marta, let me come to you and ask you, journalism, what kind of journalism are you interested in? What do you want to write about?
Oh, well, I'm interested in many topics and many arguments, I think. I would like to write about sports, especially dance, because I like this sport. And maybe also about culture or scientific discoveries, something like this, because this is the arguments I like more, I think.
And Ilaria, is it a sports area that you want to write about as well?
No, I really don't like sports. I'm interested more in something like culture or news and what happened in the world. And sports, I don't like it.
So your area of specialisation is more likely to be current affairs?
Yeah, maybe this.
How long before you actually become practicing journalists? How many years study does it take in journalism in Italy? Any of you?
I don't know.
Any idea?
5 years of university.
Yeah.
Then maybe a master somewhere.
Well, in 5 years' time, you have to find an excuse to come back to Dublin again and tell us how you enjoyed your studies and whether or not your careers were actually launched right here on 103.2 Dublin City FM. We'll take an ad break. Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm joined in studio by three new students of Italian journalism. Well, they're not new students, but they're new to the studio. Martina, Lorena and Chiara. Good afternoon, women.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Helen.
Can I begin with you, Martina? Rumour has it that you were conducting a Vox Pop in Dublin City this week. What on earth is a Vox Pop? What were you doing?
A Vox Pop is a short interview, and it's a door stopping because when you get into the street and you meet a person, you suddenly stop this person and ask them for some questions about a topic you have previously decided. For example, if you decide to talk about the Irish language, you will stop a lot of people to do a poll to know whether they speak or not the Irish language. This is just an example.
And how did you find when you stopped people and said, hello, I'm an Italian student of journalism, can I ask you questions? Were they good? Were they bad?
Well, at first, I myself was a bit embarrassed. Then when I saw that some people were kind and answered to my question, I became more confident, and so did they. Because most of them actually accepted to be interviewed.
Dublin people just love talking, so I think any excuse to ask them a question is good. Lorena, I noticed that as you came into the studio, you had a lot of shopping bags with you. Shopping in Dublin must be good. Tell me more. How have you found shopping in the city?
Oh, it's very exciting. And here there is lots of shopping centers, very beautiful. And I love the city for this. and I spend a lot of time in shops and a lot of money. And there are lots of shops that are not in Italy, with long dresses, very beautiful, and for the parties. And
hot rumour has it that Pennies has probably made a fortune out of the Italian group this week. Would that be true?
yes,
Yes. But they do have remarkably good value. And there is no Pennies or Primark
no,
in Italy.
no, unfortunately not.
Isn't it amazing? Irish people go to Italy to shop for clothes, and now we can say the Italians come to Dublin to shop.
yes.
Oh, lovely. Chiara, let me ask you, because all this shopping makes it sound a bit like a holiday. Is this a holiday, or does it actually benefit you as a journalist? Will it help your career?
Well, actually, I think that this is a really great opportunity for our future career. We learned the ABC of journalism, the first basis, and now we know how to do an interview, to do a vox pop, as before said Martina, and we know how a tabloid is different from a broadsheet. We learned a lot. So I think that one day when we'll have a curriculum and we'll take it to someone, a director in a journal, it will be very, very important for us.
Well, I think you all have a great attitude, because as you can tell, these three particular students of journalism from Italy have managed to combine not only learning something which will help them on their career, but practicing all sorts of skills in vox pops, and they even managed to get a lot of shopping done. We'll be back to you after this break.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to this final part of our very special Good Morning Dublin programme here on Dublin City FM 103.2. My final three guests in studio are Riccardo, Tommaso and Giulia. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Now, you are also students of journalism. Riccardo, maybe let me begin with you, because you touch the heart and soul of every Dubliner. You went off and did some research about Guinness. Tell me what you found.
Yeah, Guinness is the most important brand of beer in Ireland, and one of the most important around the world. Guinness is not a brand of beer, it's the symbol of Ireland. In fact, there are a lot of shops in Dublin as regards Guinness, and in a lot of shops you can find gadgets with its brand.
Guinness is very popular as a souvenir that people take home, not so much the pints, but pint glasses with Guinness on it, and beer mats with Guinness on it, and T-shirt, fridge magnets, you name it. What did Dubliners actually tell you about Guinness? You asked them about the flowing tide, didn't you?
Yeah, they told me the flowing tide is one of the most important pubs in Dublin.
See, it takes an Italian to do a good piece of research like that.
And in the area of Temple Bar as well, there are a lot of important pubs, and the love of people towards Guinness here in Dublin is fantastic.
It actually lives up to the legend of what you expected when you arrived. Let me ask you, Tommaso, I know you were interested in music. I may be coming at it from a funny angle, but any time I was in Italy, I don't remember hearing music on the streets, but maybe I'm wrong. What was your impression of music in Dublin?
Well, when I came here in Dublin, the one thing that I noticed that was in fact that there were a lot of musicians in the street. I noticed that because in Italy we don't see a lot of these things, and it's quite a pleasure to see all these people going in the street for nothing and just playing their music.
And what kind of music were they playing? Was it mostly pop? Was it traditional?
Well, it was obviously like more Irishy kind of music, but I could find near the Temple Bar area a group, a band which played a lot of pop music, rock music, and
so very mixed.
Yeah.
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 You'll still have to bring a few CDs of Irish music home with you, though.
Yeah,
It
of
just
course.
won't be the same without that as a souvenir. We know Ricardo is bringing home the beer mats and all kinds of things with Guinness on it. You're bringing home the tapes. Julia, I don't know what you're going to bring home because you're consumed by sport. Tell me about your interest in sports and sports journalism.
Well, I would like to be a journalist sport because I play basketball in Italy and I'm a referee of basket. And here in Ireland it's difficult to find a basketball team. But in the college there are a lot of gym, a good gym for basket. But the Irish people don't use it very well because here it's important the soccer and the Gaelic sport like curling. And I try it, so it's nice to play, I think.
You've actually tried hurling.
Yes, in August at the College of Limerick, Mary Immaculate, and it was fantastic, a new experience, and I think that in Italy it's good to try this new sport.
Excellent. So we might have our first Italian member of the Irish hurling
Wow.
team. Excellent.
I'm enthusiastic.
Can I thank all three of you, Ricardo, Tommaso and Julia, for joining me this afternoon, and my seven earlier guests, Valentina, Marta, Gianmarco, Ilaria, Martina, Lorena and Chiara. Thank you to all. Thank you to our special technicians, Katerina and Valentina. Thank you to the entire wall of paparazzi sitting outside the studio that people can't see, who have been photographing with video and stills photography and flashing cameras and generally making all sorts of distracting, rude and not so rude signs at the people as they are being interviewed. From Dublin City FM, from this very special programme for Good Morning Dublin. Good morning, Dublin. Goodbye.